Now, Team USA, the goaltenders, USA are the visitors in this game, so they'll go with LA Kings netminder Jonathan Quick from Milford, Connecticut. The home team is from Europe, and they'll go with Jaroslav Halak, one of 6 Slovaks on this team. He beat out Thomas Greiss and Philip Grubauer. Ben Bishop, by the way, backs up goaltender Jonathan Quick. And there's Jaro Halak. And this first game of the World Cup is underway. The referees in the game are Kelly Sutherland and Gord Dwyer, and we should remind you that all of the rules in this tournament are NHL rules. Everything, including TV timeouts. So there'll be no confusion there and no incantations or deviations of international rules. Starting forward line for Team Europe. Andrzej Kopitar with Thomas Tatar and Marian Hossa. And as usual, when Andrzej Kopitar plays, he's got a checker, and it's Ryan Kessler. And they're used to chasing each other around the rinks of Southern California. Every time they play, they're matched up against each other. Good line now with Stepan and Kane. Zuccarello overskated the puck. There's Marian Gaborik. Just about painted himself in the corner, but he made the play, got the puck out. Racing through the neutral zone, Franz Nielsen, Gaborik in front, scores! A 2-on-1, and there's a couple of Europeans that do have speed. Marian Gaborik makes it 1-0 for Europe.
As John Tortorella looks up at the board, he wants to see this again. His decisions in the neutral zone, as you see here, Ryan McDonough goes in on his teammate Zuccarello. Instead, doesn't get the puck, doesn't get the body, and a 2-on-1 ensues. Stepan can't get back quick enough. Franz Nielsen with a perfectly threaded pass, and Gaborik with his stick on the ice. What a start for Jonathan Quick. The first shot of the game is one cross crease and right in the back of the net.
So the Americans wanted a quick, aggressive start. They don't get it. And a patient Team Europe with a nice breakout and a tip. Zuccarello and Nielsen set up Gaborik 1-0.
Right on game plan for Team Europe. Just play a good, solid defensive effort. That play was made from a nice job in the defensive zone, alleviating pressure, moving the puck up. And for John Tortorella and his team, that aggressiveness, you've got to be careful in the neutral zone to allow those odd man rushes. And allowed the veterans and did an awful lot of coaching off the ice to try to bring everybody together.
Greg, they were 2 or 3 days later than the other teams with their training camp. Here's a 2-on-1. Zuccarello, Nielsen, and he's stopped by Jonathan Quick. Another 2-on-1 and another one featuring this same line. Ehrhoff with a shot. Quick picked that up at the last second and kicked it out. They may have got a wee piece of that to steer it aside. First really good chance for Kane. Here he is again. He's with Dubinsky and Abdulkader. And he's going to do a lap. MVP Patrick Kane closed off, and this is a 2-on-0 the other way. Leon Draisaitl in front, gets it back and scores. Just when it looked like Patrick Kane might get something for Team USA, a 2-on-0 that turned into a 3-on-0. 2-0 Europe.
There's the danger. You just try to do too much individually. The great effort by Kane gets a good look at the net. Halak didn't even see it, but was able to get a piece of it. Now a 1 against 2. The Europeans chip and chase, and here's a nice little give and go. Look at the effort by Quick at the last second to try to get back. He had to be respectful of this cross seam being a shot. Tried desperately to come back, and credit Draisaitl with getting that puck just up and over the pad of Jonathan Quick.
Reeder and Niederreiter should get assists on Draisaitl's first goal. And 2-0 on the 6th odd man rush that Team Europe has had in the game. 6. How will the Americans handle this? You heard Kenny Holland talk about it. You can't lose 2 games. They lose this game, and then they must beat Canada. And now there's a penalty being called. Belmar with a shot that took the stick out of Kessler's hand and broke its handle. That's set it. Pacioretty. Picked by Dennis Seidenberg. And a chance here for Jannik Hansen, who's a very good penalty killer with the Vancouver Canucks. Clears the puck down the ice. Van Riemsdyk. There's the shooting, but can they get it back? Halak up the boards. Kessler kept the puck in. Van Riemsdyk to the open side. And already got there. And gets a hold of the puck. Ryan Suter into the middle. Takes the shot. A deflection. Halak the save. The rebound into the net. But how did it get into the net?
I think this one will come back.
Remember, there is a coach's challenge. There will be a review, and there can be a challenge.
Well, James Van Riemsdyk was going hard to the net and then hit the body. The question is, did it go harmlessly off the body, or did he use his arms? Halak trying to clear it, gets a little bit of pressure from Derek Stepan. Around the side, back to the front. Now watch all the traffic that comes in front. Seidenberg can't get the puck and win the battle. And here's the shot. Oh, it's right off the chest of Van Riemsdyk. So it has to be a distinct motion of knocking it in. You be the judge. I don't know, Van Riemsdyk to me might have just kept his chest pumped out there. Any forward motion? Right off his chest, off the head of Stepan in front and over Halak. This is a tough one.
Could it have hit his glove?
Here we'll get a better
from this angle.
We'll get a better look here. Boy,
that looks like it was batted in right there.
You know, things happen so quickly. The call on the ice seemed to be that it was a good goal, and it'll be the movement of his forearm, but I thought it did look like it hit in his chest area. Van Riemsdyk puts his arms up. From behind, it's difficult to tell in that regard. You're right, Jim, because you see that right arm go up.
Then did it hit Stepan?
It did, but it's still, even if he knocked it in with his hand, that little tip off the head wouldn't count.
And so this is being closely looked at.
Going from above, I thought it did hit his chest. I think it'll be Stepan's goal if there is a good goal, as he's laughing right now on the bench because he just saw it on the big screen. And here's Kelly Sutherland with the call.
Upon video review, the puck is intentionally directed in the net off the body. This is an illegal goal. No goal.
Boy, I thought...
Just by puffing up his chest.
Yeah, I thought if you're not moving your arms, there was a little movement by his right hand you could see right there, but I thought too it hit him in the chest. To me, that should be a goal. It's so hard these days. Yeah, it hit right in almost the USA sign, then off the helmet of Stepan and in. But the league has decided no goal. That's a tough one for the United States, and Van Riemsdyk doesn't like it.
It would have been a power play goal. Instead, it's still 2-0, and there's only 1 second remaining in the U.S. power play.
Jim, so many times you see those reviews, and to me, that's just another example that, in my books anyways, that should be a goal. And I'm sure everybody on the United States bench feels the same.
Stepan was just saying that it was just a deflection and it hit me in the head.
Yeah.
King's got the puck again. Carlson to his forehand. Kopitar watching both of them as Kane has the puck. Pavelski backs up. He's open over on the left side. Kane again. Pavelski, and again it doesn't work. Tipped on the way through. TJ Oshie. Carlson. Oshie's one-timer. That's blocked by Sekera. Long penalty-killing shift for the 4 Team Europe players that are on the ice. Been there for a minute 40. Bouncing puck, side of the net. Tara ties up the stick of Parisi. Kopitar back for the puck, and he finally is able to clear it. A minute and 50 seconds trapped in their own zone on a penalty kill.
Yeah, that's a power play that may not score, but it's not a momentum killer. A lot of positive puck movement there by the Americans, just missing their shot.
Penalty's over. There's a chance out of the penalty box. Christian Ehrhoff trying to get a breakaway. And he gets hit and gets the puck. Centering. Handsome to the net. A tip. They score. 3-0 lead for Team Europe. Pierre-Edouard Bellemare. After a big U.S. power play failed.
All the pressure that power play had. They had the setup they want. They got the passes they want. A one-timer from Pavelski just goes a little high and wide. Get the effort of Halak getting across, getting a little bit of the top of the head off of it. And then a flip pass to Ehrhoff, which he keeps alive. The pressure on him, maybe just for a second, the Americans take a breath. And an odd play, Jim. A heads-up play by Bellemare, just getting his stick in the way, knocking that deflection down. as quick, couldn't find it. Two good missed opportunities on the power play, one by Oshie, one by Pavelski, and then a bit of a fluke goal by Bellemare that they're just making sure wasn't a high stick.
I don't think it was. And now it's a 3-0 game with just a minute and a half left in period number 2.
No coach's challenge there as they went over to talk to John Tortorella, but what a momentum swing. That non-goal there by James Van Riemsdyk and off the head of Stepan. And as you said, Jim, survived the penalty kill. A dead tired play by Anze Kopitar that was able to alleviate the pressure, which sets up that goal.
Well, Bellemare of the Philadelphia Flyers and the only representative from France. Dennis Seidenberg back for the puck. He and Halak with a little miscommunication. They didn't pay for it. Roman Josi. Marian Hossa with Tatar. Thomas Tatar dinks and he can't finish it off. And that would have finished off Team USA if they're not done already. Up the middle. Kessler barges through a weak shot. Rebound for Kane. Can't bury it. Tatar sprawled to help out Halak. And there's a penalty coming up, an interference call against Team Europe. And the Americans will get another power play.
Yeah, despondent, frustrated at times, on-looking, can't believe what's happened. And that's in a tournament that happens so quickly. The time flies, and this game seems to have just been slipping away from their grasp. This is a really important power play chance here.
Christian Ehrhoff went off, not Mark Streit. An interference call. Here's TJ Oshie. John Carlson fires a shot. Halak to save. There's a rebound. It's up for grabs, and Halak is down with lots of help.
There's some hacking and whacking going on. That desperation you want. Parise, who was the one, Jim, as you mentioned, drew the penalty to give the United States this chance, and a good effort there of getting traffic in front. Halak feeling like he got hacked a few times, and why not? You've got to make sure that he can't see the puck. Look at all the bodies through. Parise with one chance. A second one came there as Kane came down, and that's the reaction that Halak had. Good positioning by Parise, but he's unable to find that loose puck in the battle. And there's a hack that Halak gives back and then gets it from Fields.
This is a Jarl Halak who's reminiscent of 2010 when he took the Montreal Canadiens on that fabulous run that had people thinking that Carey Price is the guy that should go in Montreal and Halak should stay.
And Jim, isn't that the magic of this tournament too? The one game that can make such a difference. At most here, you're only going to be playing 6. So find a way to get through.
Carlson again. Parise parks in front of the net. Oshie's in the slot. Kane now on the right side. Double team. Team Europe gets the puck, couldn't get it out. Carlson kept it in. Now Pavelski to the front of the net. Oshie couldn't tip that. Patrick Kane again. Carlson's one-timer knocked down. Might have hit Oshie. Pavelski on the rebound. Halak is down and he's got the puck with 36 seconds remaining in the penalty to Ehrhoff.
Well, it's the best pressure that the Americans have had. You mentioned the Bellemare goal came after other good pressure, but this one is pressure at the net. You could see everybody collapsing to the front. The rebound was there. Pavelski gets 2 whacks at it. And you think as a referee, you got your eyes on so many different things. Here's the look from Kelly Sutherland, hitting the point from Carlson on the point, explaining to him exactly what should be going on, and Carlson making sure that he doesn't go in so the face-off comes outside. That's a great heads-up play and takes you into the life of an NHL official.
That's Zuccarello with Nielsen and Gabrick. They've been the best line in the game today, and they're trying to finish this off. Gabrick lost control in the neutral zone. Derek Stepan shoots the puck back in. Halak out to meet the puck. Niskanen held the puck into the shot. Stepan trying to break this shutout bid for Halak, can't do it. And that should be it. Zuccarello lifts the puck in the air. And Team Europe with an upset victory in Game 1 of the World Cup. A 35-save shutout for Yaroslav Halak and a 3-0 win for Team Europe in its first ever game. Time for the play of the game, brought to you by Advil.
Well, the speed of Team Europe gave the United States headaches right from the get-go. A couple of bad pinches, a 2-on-1. Speed through the neutral zone again made it happen, and it's Team Europe that really surprises USA. They played a solid game plan, and those are your Advil plays of the game.
Now a look at the three stars, brought to you by Molson Canadian. Jaro Halak with a 35-save shutout. Franz Nielsen, the newest member of the Detroit Red Wings, with a solid game. And Anze Kopitar was a tower of strength, especially on the penalty kill. 3-0 Team Europe over Team USA. Canada still to come today. Here's Ron McClure.